Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Move one after another, waves of moisture off the Pacific coming onshore, and it's not just a problem for the West. Along the West Coast, more rain to come for cities spanning Los Angeles to Seattle. Northern California could see double-digit totals from now into next week. Flood watch is already in effect this morning. These same systems bringing hail and reports of tornadoes to the Ohio Valley. Good morning and welcome to America's Morning Headquarters. I'm meteorologist Felicia Combs, along with meteorologists Stephanie Abrams and Jim Cantori. We have quite the active pattern that's going to be taking place over the next week or so. Steph, it's going to be one right after another.
All right, well, days of rain ahead.
At what we're seeing here on the map, and we've got a bunch of green bubbles. That is good news. So hopefully, if you're heading anywhere this Friday morning, you should be just fine. In terms of expected delays, we could see some delays in certain places, like say Seattle, maybe, or Boston. You should be just fine. But Pittsburgh, the possibility for some weather-related delays. Also, San Francisco up through Seattle, the West Coast. You guys are going to see those delays mounting as we head even through the weekend and into early next week because of the that are going to be moving in. So if you are planning on hitting the road across the Northeast, mostly dry currently with the exception of some of the extreme northern portions of New England there up across upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire getting in on that. That frontal boundary still trying to clear the southeast. That brought some rain to places like Atlanta and Birmingham yesterday. That's pushing southward. It's going to bring a little bit of rain to a place like, say, Albany this morning. Some showers and storms possible, especially across portions of the Carolinas, the coastal Carolinas anyways. Some of those could be a little bit feisty as we move through the later afternoon and into the evening, so plan accordingly. Steph, Jim? In the upper 40s. We are going to have that rain moving through and especially around Chicago, across northern Missouri, up into central Illinois, and then up toward Chicago, northern Indiana. The European model predicting quite a bit of rain where you see that swath 3 to 5 inches, even 5 to 8. Now for a city like Chicago where you're nearly 9 inches below average, you really could use the rain. This is what the American model is saying. You can see that swath of rain a bit farther eastward and then a little bit farther north through Chicago, but still encompassing northern Indiana, even northwestern portions of Ohio there. So this is what's going on. Here's Sunday. Here's our storm system. It's pulling that warm, moist air northward out of the Gulf of Mexico. In the warm sector of that system, you've got all of that warmth and moisture. Now, what is going to happen is we have high pressure encompassing portions of New England, and then this low pressure here a bit to the south of that. All of that kind of circulation around that is going to pull that moisture and focus it along that frontal system and around that low pressure as well. So here's Saturday night. We've got those showers and storms lining up from Kearney through Des Moines down through St. Louis, Louisville, Indianapolis. You guys are getting in on this as well. So your Saturday night plans, you'll want to plan accordingly. By Sunday, we see that swath of rain becoming more widespread, still stretching from portions of the plains, but now we're going to take that all the way eastward into the Allegheny Plateau, all along the Ohio River Valley. And by Monday, that spreads a bit farther south. And we've got that from New England all the way down into the south, places like Louisville, Pittsburgh, Nashville. You have those showers and storms on Monday and Tuesday. It's less widespread, but now we're encompassing some of the major cities along the eastern seaboard. By Tuesday, Boston, New York, D.C., you have those scattered storms in the forecast. So it has been quite a messy time already for this area, but Steph, as we look west, we really have needed the rain. Now we're just getting an abundance. Just up and down in terms of the active weather. You get a system to move through, and then you get a break, and then another system, and you get a break. So let's talk about where we're seeing some of the some of the heaviest rain here. So the European model is putting a large swath of heavy rain here across portions of central Illinois, northern Missouri, southern Iowa, and then also here across portions of the Northeast. So that's what the European model is thinking tomorrow through Wednesday. Now, the American model is not quite as bullish with the numbers, but you'll notice it has some of the higher totals farther to the east. They're across portions of north central Indiana into portions of Ohio, and it's certainly not as bullish as you look toward the northeast coast. So the models aren't in great agreement, but they are picking up on the possibility.